back, baby.
Stella.
We're coming. Oh, and they have Stella too. You threw that in there, not me. Not me.
That's awesome.
All right, before we start the show, I got to say this. Our hearts go out to everybody in New Orleans for Hurricane Laura. You know, I hope that everything, you know, let's get them help. Let's rebuild. You know, I saw a film today, and it's catastrophic. You know what I mean? So, and it could have been worse, but hey, America, let's pull together as a country, and let's help them out. New Orleans will be there for you. I promise you. All right? God bless. All right? Yep. So, what do we got? What do we have going on today?
Well, we got a few things. I'm back finally.
Well, I missed you last week. I missed you.
You too.
Yep.
Did you miss me?
Yep.
I'm sure you did. I'm still waiting to go.
Still taste garlic.
Well, the favorites are back. Here we are.
There you go.
All right.
So, what do you have going on?
All right, so first one is the Don Cesar. I went there with my friend today for her 60th birthday. I'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. Then we have a special surprise from some cheerleaders.
Yep, well, we'll see what happens there.
And one of our favorites, Leanne's coming on.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
And then we have a throwback to 2017, which is pretty cool.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh my God!
What is that?
Oh my God! That's right. He's alive!
Oh, hey, wait! I love you, man!
Hey! Yay!
Hey, you saw them first because they get to collect the reward money for that visit.
I know,
What
right?
the heck? Yeah, we were like, we were going to put you on a milk cart. And you know what they said? They don't do that shit anymore.
We don't give a shit where they are. I'm doing my thing.
Wow, what a
Come.
surprise.
Come on, Squeak, get in the middle there, Shawnee. Oh, man, we miss you.
I miss you
We
too.
miss you, man.
I miss everybody.
Yay!
Happy
Look who it is.
Hey,
What up? It's like a celebration, damn it.
We're having a homecoming today, I guess. You know, that's the best way I can describe it.
All right, I'm not missing that.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. So how you been, buddy?
It's been rough, man.
I know, we got a lot of things, yeah.
It's been rough, but I said, damn it, it slowed down enough today. I'm getting out of here.
Woo!
Come out and get crazy with the rest of us.
Beautiful
I've
day.
been so concerned about how crazy he's been. I figured I better go check on him.
Pull the hair out, see?
See, I'm
gosh.
trying to turn them a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hiding from you over there. I was wondering if we were gonna start.
8 o'clock. Hey, on time. Your dad would be proud.
Yes, we're very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Yeah, he doesn't even know.
8 o'clock on time, man.
That's awesome.
Damn it.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break in. What's going on? Because I don't know what
Hey.
we're doing.
All right.
Hey, we're good. We're
right,
talking. We got Leanne coming on.
Yeah.
All I see is
Hey, we
girls.
got the Predators coming on.
Some cheerleaders
Hey.
from a high school.
We have Rick Sacramento coming on.
Oh, all right,
Right?
Rick.
And we have
Rick, I'm
Rusty.
big hug.
Rusty. We got,
Rusty Jarvis. I did an interview with him for American Brother Foundation up in West Virginia while I was there. Really awesome guy. Love you, Rusty. Love you. And then, of course, as always, we
the
have
Predators.
Pat,
Pat.
the Predators.
And I'm gonna throw some bullshit in between to make
Pat,
everybody
my
laugh.
man.
Pat over there.
So there you go. That's
There
what
you
we
go.
have.
Hey, and look, it's the Ace Cafe, buddy.
Yep. Home
Hey,
base.
we can't show you
Drive your
tonight.
place.
We can't show you tonight, but later on we'll pan out. But it's getting crowded, and it's cool to be back.
Yep.
So we'll see what goes on for us, and if we can have like Cycle Fever here every couple weeks again, and
Good, that'd
and
be
do
cool.
our thing.
All right.
All the weather will be
Yep.
coming too.
All right. Yeah.
So what else? What else? Did you have fun?
I had a blast. I was gone for a week and a half. I was at the Don Cesar for 3 days. I came back and worked today, and then I flew out to West Virginia for another 5 days. So I did all kinds of stuff while I was there. You guys
What a
will probably
freaking
see
rough
that next
life,
week.
huh, Shawn?
I know.
What the frig?
You know what I forgot? special shout out to IT John.
Yes, IT.
Miss you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Love you, babe.
This is speaking of John, this is a little limp right here. I got a.
I've got nothing on that. I set it up. That was the problem.
We're gonna raise this thing.
Hey, that was a knock against myself.
So you're just faking it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
Don't we all? No.
So what else?
Damn it. I think
All right,
that's it.
so that's it, man. So how's your dad doing?
I don't know.
Actually, I talked to him, and hopefully Thursday.
No, we don't.
You know,
No.
he don't know what day of the week it is. You know what? I can't wait till I have that time. Is it Monday, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday? What the hell?
See, I'm so busy, I don't know what day of the week it is. I just know where I'm at in rotation.
Unlike me and Shawn, we play for Friday night. The working people pray for Friday night.
That's right.
Vacation, so I don't care.
What?
I'm on vacation.
Oh yeah, how long?
Huh?
When?
I took vacation first yesterday.
All right, man.
Right
So-
on.
Yesterday, today, Friday. Took my wife to Disney yesterday.
That's all that.
Well, I'm gonna have a little video because tomorrow I'm leaving. I'm going down to Homestead, and then Saturday I'm gonna be shooting video of me fishing out in the Keys. I'm gonna be sea fishing in the Keys Saturday. So we're gonna have some video in a week or two of that. It'll be fun.
Who you going with?
I wish I was going with my son, but the fucker won't call me back.
I thought his name was Dylan.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
No, right now I got a new name for him.
Gotcha.
Thank God we're not on regular TV.
That's right. With the
Yeah.
internet, we can get away with everything.
Call me back, you bastard!
Shout out to him.
He'll throw that shout out again, don't worry.
So what is that, a flip?
Yeah, it's a clip. So I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about it for a second.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Don Caesar.
So yeah, I went down to St. Pete with my friend Janae. She turned 60, and what's awesome is she's a stage 4 cancer and renal failure survivor. So her 60th birthday was a big deal, and her sister was kind enough to get her a room at the Don Cesar, and guess who got to go? Yes.
There you go.
So I got to enjoy 3 days of luxury before I went and roughed it in West Virginia. So IT, whenever you're ready, take it away. All right.
Porsche, Sanford, then up, around, follow the beat. It's time to get down. Yell, go! Forward left. Go! Forward left. Go! Big horse. Go! Forward left.
John would donate $100 each to Leanne if they can give it to a charity of choice. So John, myself, Michael, what is that, singles? Leanne, you want to say something for us?
I want to say thank you so much, Seminole High School. Thank you. We are going to buy red cups at the barbecue plant. All of our first responders. Seminole County Fire Department Benevolent Association. Seminole County Sheriff's Office Employee Benevolent Association. Oviedo Police Department. Orlando Firefighters Benevolent Association. And the Internal Order of Police number 25. That's what you vote on today.
Listen, we're going to give $100 to
All yours. Let it go.
Hank, Bill, when you're ready, I got your ride.
We got Ricky Gadsden here. Ricky, this is CycleFever's first time at the drags. Ricky just finished a terrific run, but I understand you had a great run yesterday. Ricky, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, my Kawasaki ZX7R is incredible. We came out here with the intention of setting a new world record at this last race because we already wrapped up the championship 2 races ago. So now the only thing left to do is to reset the record that I already own.
Ricky, I know you and I are about the same age. My buddy Hank, I mean, he's older than dirt. No, seriously, you do look real young. I mean, compared to some of us. I mean, I got a lot of gray hair. How old are you, Ricky? When did you get into this?
Don't let me fool you. I'm not bald because I wanted to be. It's hereditary. I'm 33 years old now. I've been drag racing for 15 years. So I've been riding for 27 years.
And how long have you been with Team Kawasaki?
I've been with Team Kawasaki. I've been associated with Kawasaki for the last 3 years. I've been factory back for the last year and a half.
How much time do you have between that last run and your next run?
Well, on a race day like today, it will get shorter and shorter as the day goes on. If I keep winning in every class that I'm in, I'll come back here, I'll get right to the next bike, set that bike up where I want it, get it ready to go, I'll sign some autographs, and basically be right back out there on the racetrack. And the later in the day, the more I'm like a merry-go-round, just round and round and round.
Bill and I had the opportunity to meet with Steve Rice, a rider for Kawasaki. He gave us a little insight on what it takes to be a drag racer.
I started doing it on a street bike that I had back when I was 18 years old. I used to go to a local drag strip on Wednesday night and used to bracket race. And one thing just led to the other, and now here I am, with Kawasaki, and we're just having all kinds of fun doing it.
How far down the track do you run with the front wheel off the ground, Steve?
My Kawasaki will pull a wheelie. That's what they call it when the front wheel is off the ground, is pulling a wheelie. It'll carry it from one end of the racetrack to the other, going from 0 to over 210 miles an hour.
So there's not much steering going on with the handlebars?
No steering with the handlebars at all. It's all done with the body, pulling it from left to right, however it needs to be driven that way.
You go through a lot of pair of shoes doing this?
No, I have got a good set of brakes on the front and some Kawasaki brakes on the back, and grab onto it. It's mostly underwear. Yeah, it's really a thrill, I'll tell you. Sometimes when I get ready to race in the morning, like today, I'm thinking about it, and it actually, scares me to the point sometimes where I get a little bit physically ill in my stomach, so I have to get settled down to the point where I can do it.
When you're staging in the area prior to the race, are you visualizing what's going to take place on the course?
Yeah, you bet. When I visualize the Christmas tree, doing the burnout, getting ready to go, where I'm going to put my feet on the bike, letting the clutch go, and I try and go through all of it all at one time so that I'm mentally ready to do it.
At the end of the day, it was a great day racing here. We want to thank everybody that invited us down. Bill, these bikes go pretty quick.
Terrific racing all weekend long, eh?
Talking about racing, I think you and I should have a little head-to-head competition after seeing this.
I'll go for a milkshake. How about that?
You got a milkshake? I want chocolate.
Remember, folks, CycleFever.
Catch it! You asked for it, buddy. I'm going to bury you. You know what I mean? You ready for this? Let's rumble, man. Kick your
So, listen, you guys look like you were really tearing it up, huh? What do you think, yo?
I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure out how did Ricky ever ride a small bike. Can't figure that out.
Let me tell you, he asked me to get on it. I couldn't even sit on it. I fell off. And it's only about, that high off the ground, so.
Hey, we're back. There, man. That was awesome.
I just want to say, I want to thank you, and you for setting that up when I came back.
It was all for you. Welcome back.
I appreciate it.
Was that pretty cool or what, though?
It seems that if you have to pay people to come on the show, but whatever it takes.
Now, it's all for charity. It was a challenge. I never thought that Leanne and the girls from Mission Barbecue, Danielle, that they would accept the challenge. Sure enough, I've learned a lesson. Do not challenge Leanne for anything. She will take you to the bank.
Well, I can't wait till Ocala.
What's happening? What's happening on Ocala?
Aren't they doing it? Aren't they opening a new Mission Barbecue out there?
The village. Lady Lake. Yeah,
Lady Lake. I'm sorry, Lady Lake.
They all came out. Me and Jimmy Guy go, hey, I knew you were going to do it. Don't look at me. They go, I didn't challenge you. I'm not that crazy.
Right.
Only you're that crazy.
But hey, it's a great time. It's a good cause, and I can't wait till Lady Sandy Lake opens up their new one in
On September 28th.
September 28th.
Grand opening.
That's going to be awesome.
Hopefully you enjoyed that little throwback clip. That was way back when we were at Daytona for Bike Week, and it was Ricky Gadsden and Steve Rice, two of the racers from Team Kawasaki. They weren't real happy when I rode in on my Honda.
That's all right. You know, you got to throw it a kick and it works.
When they knew my dirt bike was a Kawasaki, they were okay. They gave me okay, but they're look, they were legends in the sport, man. They were hella drag racers, you know, and riders. So, but Dad and Mr. Phil, they had a great time talking to them, and they were good guys. They were great. Brought us back into the truck, the rig. And those rigs are decked out.
Oh yeah.
So what was that, like 2017? That clip. That was awesome.
What's happened since then?
Hell yeah. Hey, I gotta tell you a story though. I want Rick on during this story. It's gonna take a minute to explain, alright? So, my pool, right? I got stepped about 2 inches down in the water. And every night for the last month, there's a brown patch in the exact same spot. I take the vacuum, suck it out, you know. I got my total screen enclosure, you know. But it's an older pool, so maybe, you know, I have what tile, maybe let sand in and shit, you know. So the pool guy's saying it's either puke or poop or something. I go, dude, no one's puking in my freaking pool. I don't puke. I'm a fucking professional drinker. You get what I mean? I don't puke. All right. So we're joking around, fooling around, and so for 1 month since July 25th, August 20th, I'm sucking this shit out, right? Whatever the fuck it is. And then I get in the pool one day and it's there, and I'm like, it's green, it's dirt, it's gritty like dirt. And I'm looking, I said,
it was the ground?
so I'm looking at the ground, oh, you know, the sand coming in. I said in the way, I said, it's gotta be sand. So I'm lowering the pool. I said, tonight I'm gonna lower the pool past that step and past the ground, and I'm gonna find out what the freak it is. So I'm lowering it. About 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I walk outside. I go outside and me and a raccoon come face to face. Are you? I'm like, what the? Right? I'm like, what? So as he sees me, he goes out the door. Right? I'm like, you bastard. So I lock the doggy door and I put a propane tank in front of the doggy door. But I still want to lower the pool. I don't know. I go out 2 hours later. He knocked over my propane tank, busted the thing, and he's in there. And John, you show it.
Are you kidding me?
We got him on film. That bastard is looking at my camera, shitting in my pool.
Are you kidding me?
Looking right at like. That's right. Here you go. All right. Just to let you know.
That raccoon must be a Joe Biden supporter.
You're making me break out in sweat. I can tell you that in a second. But listen. So I'm gonna drop that bastard, and then he's going on my shooting range, and I'm gonna tag him up there. We're gonna have fun with his ass. Cause guess what? Payback is a bitch. Oh, I'm fucking pissed. I'm playing with his shit one day. Like, it's dirty. It's just dirt.
What is this? What is this?
Hey, friggin' thing's giving me the freaking finger while he's shitting in my pot. How do you shit in the same spot every day for a month?
I do.
I do too, but
It's almost like a cat or dog barking its territory.
hey, I know Shawn's off. I don't want to talk politics or anything like that. But,
Let's just go around this house.
I'm breaking out in the fucking sweat right
It's just
now.
kind of hot out there, you know. Let me use some of this too, you know. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait.
Hang on. No politics, but you know, hey, he's speaking tonight. tonight. His formal acceptance speech of the Republican nomination. Oh God! I grab a beer with you guys.
Pull it out of your ass.
Oh yeah. Hey, and I don't want to talk politics, but I'm American. My dad is a war hero. He's fucking Silver Star, Bronze Star. I don't care who you vote for, but do me a favor, respect everybody. Everybody. Respect everybody. You know, and if you don't respect the flag, I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm pissed off about that.
Asshole and not asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how I know.
I don't care who you are. If you're a Republican or Democrat, if you don't respect America, I'm American. You're American. We all are. If you don't respect America, I don't like you, dude. I'm letting you know that right now. So
with you, I think they knew it.
Hey, but just to let you know, I am holding back.
Or if you run out of Stella, that really puts them over the edge.
Yeah, that's almost on the same level.
Now, what do we got? Brittani, sidecar sideshow?
Yeah, we got a quick little sidecar sideshow. So, when I was in West Virginia last week, one of our dear friends, Rusty, came down to kayak with us, and he served with Elisa Camera's brother, Mikot. And so he was there during the bombing of Beirut, and he brought up an interesting thing, and I didn't really put it in perspective until he said it. No matter where you are in a crisis situation, every person, whether they're right next to you or somewhere far away, everyone has a different perspective of what happened.
Different view,
Yeah. He was on a ship, and when it happened, and he saw it from 5 miles out, and he had to deal with a lot of the dead and the wounded that came on the ship. So, Rusty Jarvis, he's from West Virginia, and he, like most veterans, they don't think of themselves as heroes, but he's a hero to me, and I know he's a hero to you guys. Right. But he doesn't, think that way. He, like most guys, they're like, I was just doing my job. So he did an amazing job. He had an amazing story. I recorded this interview for AmericanBrotherFoundation.org, so please check out the full interview on AmericanBrotherFoundation.org. And again, that's headed up by Elisa Camera. And again, Rusty Jarvis. Hi, Elisa. Hi, family. How are you doing?
We always say hi.
Please check it out. He's an amazing guy, and really, really warms my heart. Rusty, thank you so much for letting me do that with you. And next week, we'll have some clips from this charity event that Rusty invited me to do called Wheeling with Warriors when I went off-roading for the first time. That was something. And we love Patriot Pup. Tomorrow is Patriot Pup story time at either 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Check out Patriot Pup Facebook for that. But IT, John, let's see Rusty's interview.
So I do see bike drag, and we go over to the Navy travel office, and there's a E4 sitting there. And we walk in the office, it says, we need 2 tickets to Beirut right now. 2 flights back. She said, I can't do that. He said, I didn't ask you if you could do it or not. I'm telling you, get me 2 tickets to Beirut. Her eyes got great big, and she said, just a minute. And she goes back in, and there's a Navy lieutenant back there, and I could hear her explaining what's going on. The lieutenant comes out. Sergeant Major, what can I do for you? And he said, I need 2 tickets to Beirut for myself and PFC Jarvis right now. So I don't know if I can do that or not. He said, make it happen. So about 10 o'clock that morning, an hour or so later, we got 2 tickets from Naples, Italy, on company jets to Sicily. So we fly in. Now, he's sitting behind me or somewhere back in the plane, and he comes up and he asked me, he said, are you nervous about going back? Well, okay, so after we went to the travel office, he went up to the hospital with me to get medically released. And he's telling the doctor, I need release for him to go back to Beirut. We're needed. You know, I lost 2 men, and he's coming with me. So get him out of here. And so the doctor, he's like, okay, you know. And finally, there was a point where we was there alone, and the doctor asked me, he said, I can send you back to the United States if you want to go. You want to go back, or you want to go back to Beirut? He said, you did hear what happened. I said, yes, sir. I said, no, I want to stay with my unit. So anyhow, I got medically released miraculously. Back to Beirut. So we're in the flight, and Sergeant Major Douglas.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Sergeant Major Douglas walks up and he said, are you worried about going back? I said, well, I'll be honest, Sergeant Major, I am. You know? Sometimes I slip a coin for it. I mean, but anyhow, so he said, oh, this is cakewalk. He said, I've spent 3 tours in Vietnam. He said, this is nothing. This is cakewalk. Don't worry about it. I said, okay. So we get the signal. I'm pretty sure it's Sicily, but it might have been Signal. But anyhow, wherever we get that night, we go in and go in at a little marine terminal off the airport, and he tells the corporal of the guard, I need 2 beds. I need a bed for Rich. Well, when I flew over there, I had to sleep on the floor. Well, actually, I didn't sleep on the floor that night. I slept in a chair. So we go up, and he tells this corporal that he needs 2 rooms, and the corporal's shouting, said, sir, we don't have rooms for people on transit. And I'm standing about 1 step behind to the right of Sergeant Major. I did not ask you if you had rooms. I told you I want a room right now, 2 rooms. And when he said it, his arm come back and he hit me. Accidental. I went over top of a table on 2 chairs. He was so big. That corporal's eyes got that back around. He didn't do it on purpose. He just went back on his eye. I said, and I go over the table on the chairs. He got a room that night. I slept on the floor. The corporal just happened to be on duty all night and didn't need his rack.
With people. So that was a great interview. Another great interview, I must say.
Thank you. Thank you. I tried.
You know,
I got no doubt in my mind, if we don't take the NAL championship, we're definitely going to be in the playoffs. With the players that we got lined up, thanks to Coach Ben Bennett for bringing them on, we signed in players. Hasn't been posted yet. You know, it's going to be posted out there soon about a lot of the players that we signed for the 2020 season are coming back for the 2021 season. All right, so I mean, we're going to have a fantastic game. But it's going to be huge. Huge.
I don't care about the coach. I care about the ticket sale lady. She's going to be on your thing. On your Mary Beth's going to be on the show.
Are you talking about Fred Talk?
She's going to be on Fred Talk Monday, right?
I'll tell you what. Next Monday at Fish on Fire, Fred Talk, we're going to have Mary Beth Scott. I call her.
I've talked to many times about my tickets. And on the show, we've told you to call her 100 times, but we're going to get to see Mary Beth.
That's right. The face behind the name. I got going out there to call her. You know, she's going to answer any questions. We're going to call in. You can call in. We'll put the number out there, you know, on Monday night. We're going to throw something different because she might. Oh my God! If she's drinking some wine, forget it. It's going to be a 2-hour meet.
I'll make sure if I'm there, I'll buy her a bottle.
But that's okay. We're doing something different this Monday night on Fred Talk. By popular demand, we're going to bring back Eric Kohler, the voice of the Predators. And he wants to interview me. So that you know who I am and what I do and everything for the Predators.
That'll be cool.
You know, if nothing else, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
All right, so that's going to be a 2-minute show. Now we'll...
Because you probably know this, but we know that Eric all the way back from our Astros days. Yeah. And we used to film that.
When Eric was on the show, your father texted in, "Hank, I wish you were here. Good luck with your house. I can't wait to see it." No, I do. I do. Right now. Yeah. All right. But
I'm mad at you.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, I have a missed call from
family squabbles, man. Family squabbles. But squabbles.
Hello.
Squabbles.
Hello. That is Hank.
I love you.
Called me.
I gotta say this. Man, it's great to be back in the Ace Cafe.
Yes.
We haven't had this much loud noise behind us since Fish on Fire last Monday night.
All right, so here we go. We got Hank. So Hank, we're gonna let you talk here. We got Pat on, right? So here you go. We're gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
You got Hank, but I can't hear him.
I can't hear him either. Can't hear him?
Hank, you there? We lost Hank.
It's all me.
Oh, he's on FaceTime.
Oh, he's FaceTiming us.
Hey, what the? Well, look at him.
Hey, I know you, old man.
This is your son. You talking?
Everybody is up there.
Oh, yeah, you got the earpiece down
Right there, down here.
That looks good. It looks like I see the microphone. Anyhow.
You never listen to him anyhow.
Hey, Hank. But hey, go check it out. We're seeing your camper. We're seeing your camper and everything. But hey, we appreciate. Hey, drinking.
Oh, what are you drinking? Oh, wine. What's that? Roses?
Yep. So anyway, hey, Hank, we can't hear you. It's a little loud here at the Ace because you know motorcycles are loud, right? We saw your house. It's awesome. What else we got to say? We can't wait to go. We're all gonna come up second that shit's done.
Camera back a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, look. See, that's us, right? Like, look. How's that look?
Hey, trim those nose hairs. Trim those, I'm just saying.
You know what's funny? Hey, how long's Hank been on video? Right? How long's he been on video? There you go. How long's that? Hank's been on video for a long freaking time, right? And it's amazing because modern technology has fucked him up. That shit, like, hey, look, he's like this, or he's like this, like up his nose. What up?
He's eating in the pants time. That's the good part.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I know you guys just have me out here to be a filler. I'm just a filler, but that's okay. I want to Fish on Fire Monday night. If you guys out here at CycleFeverTV don't know it already, man, I'll tell you what, these guys are amazing. They come to Fish on Fire to do Bread Talk every Monday night.
And I want to come so bad, me personally, but I'm telling you what, I'm coming this thing, and the sound is going to be different. We're gonna see how sound is different this week, I'm gonna show you.
It's a work in progress, and it's gonna make it happen. It's gonna be.
We're gonna just make it a little better.
When I say these guys always come out there, what I mean is I see John, Mike, and Brittani are always there supporting the Predators, and I know these guys.
I want to be there. I'm a working fucking
fool. If they can be there, they're definitely, they're going to be there. But I mean, the support that these guys do for the Orlando Predators is amazing, and you guys don't know how much it's really appreciated.
And I was so excited they got another team.
Yeah.
Right?
If you guys haven't heard about the NAL, the National Arena League, is growing.
It's awesome.
Good. I mean, we were up to 10 teams, but then Baltimore kind of like backed out, slid out. But that's no big deal because I don't even think Baltimore was ready for the NAL. All right, they were ready for the AFL.
You have 4 teams now,
something like that. But they weren't ready for the NAL. We've got 9 teams right now present with, according to Chris Green, the commissioner of the league, we should have a minimum of 10 teams starting in the 2021 season with a possibility of 12 to 14 teams, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing. We're going to be having a 14-game schedule. I don't know how many teams are out there.
Orlando Magic, just remember what it used to be like. Keep your shit up. We'll see.
Hey, listen, Reds are coming back.
NBA.
Reds are coming back with the new ownership of Nate Starling Jr. and his Rico family. It is going to be unstoppable. I'm talking with Mission Barbecue, which was on tonight. We've got, oh my God, we got Florida Man Radio on board. T1 Sports are on board. I know I got Don Julio's Mexican Restaurant Tequila Bar. They're going to come on board this season. But we got so much stuff in the works. It's going to be great. And as far as pregame parties out on Church Street like it used to be, we're coming back. It's going to be it's a party before and then go to a football game. Remember how it used to be?
Absolutely.
I also got to say, because I know you're watching, Greg Myers, our merchandise. We're this close. Closing the deal with a merchandise company right now to get shirts, hats, jerseys, phones, what are they called? Pop pods, whatever you hold on to them. These things right here, all right? We are so close to getting those. Everything, jerseys, player jerseys. We're going to be having a auction for last year's player jerseys, game-worn jerseys. It's all in the works. It's all in the works. You just got to bear with us. All right, we got a lot of stuff going on. Since the owners of the Orlando Predators just purchased the Albany team,
That is awesome.
so that is that's our 9th team. Albany Empire or Firebirds, not sure yet. We're going to probably take a fan vote up in Albany and figure that out. Absolutely. They got the rights to both of them. Absolutely.
Hey, me personally, since I've been involved in football for 53 years, I don't care.
You're that old?
Yeah, I only care about the dance team.
Oh, let me tell you something.
That's all I care about now.
I went over to Vincent Talent Studios, or Vincent Talent Productions, whatever Laura Constantini calls it. I'm so sorry. I went over there on Tuesday and they had a dance class, not just for Predator dancers. I'm going to start calling them Predator Prowlers. The Predator Prowler dance team. But it was an open, just a fun dance. These girls were amazing. And I know for a fact that Laura is looking for a few more dancers for the Orlando Predators. So if you're interested,
She take Hank?
what's your name?
Take Hank.
If they ain't got moves, he might. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
If they ain't got moves, they ain't moves. You know what I'm saying? So, you never know. You never know.
I want to give you an example.
Thanks a lot.
I'm good.
Alright, you feel better.
Let's go.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay. Hey, listen, I only kid about the football thing because I love football, but you go to a Predator game, you have a football game, you have a concert, you have a drinking party, and you have a dance contest, and then afterwards, you get to hang out with all of them.
Without a doubt.
That's exactly how it happened.
And if it all works out good, it could be a wing eating contest.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And these guys right here, not meant to cut you off, these guys right here are probably going to do something at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
They always
Yes, we're doing a $20,000 something at halftime. We're just trying to make it better. You know what I mean? Trying to make it better. So, hey,
that's you know, hey.
What else?
Come on out.
All right, so we're going to close it out.
Yep.
We got, hey, come support, hey. Come support. Okay. We good? Come up here.
I just made
Gotta have
Hello.
pretty up front.
No, we don't.
Come on up front. And
Shout outs. We're getting ready to do a shout out.
I guess we're doing shout outs.
Okay.
So, we got some shout out things. You got to shout out to your mom. Let's do that. We got Wayne. Let's show him go first.
I guess on a cancer note, I'd like to give a shout out to my son Christian, who is he's battling with everything he's got. He's had a rough week. Just thinking of you and everybody's praying for you. I love you, man. Get better soon.
We love
President Donald J. Trump is doing his acceptance speech for the RNC Republican National Committee, Trump 2020. We love you, Mr. Trump.
That felt weird.
Right.
Shout outs. Oh, go ahead.
Somebody want to say hello?
Give a shout out.
Good. It doesn't matter.
First.
All right, who's next?
All right.
Oh, sure. I'll do a shout out to my kiddos, Jordan and Carter, love you, and to all our men and women in uniform, both community serving and in our country. Thank you. Not to you tonight. Okay, wow. All right. I just want to give a shout out to everybody in West Virginia. Y'all are wonderful people. I'd also like to again shout out to Rusty Jarvis. Thank you so much for doing that interview with me. I really appreciate it, and I love you, and so does IT John. And also to all the Beirut veterans out there, we love you. We know that you have your big memorial in October. We'll be filming a little bit of that then, but my love to all of you.
All right. I want to give a shout out to all the hurt people that are hurting right now today from the hurricane in New Orleans. You know, hey, we're here for you.
Huh? Raccoon.
Oh, and to that raccoon, and I'm going to put a bullet in your head the second I get a chance. Okay, that. And to my Aunt Rose, you know, Rose and Debbie, they watch the show every time Rose had her kidney removed. Cancer survivor, do it. Hey, I love you. I'm there for you. And for your son. You know what I mean? Love you all. Hey, America, love it and love each other. All right? Like this family right here. We love you all. Watch the show. You ready, Shawn? Oh.
One more shout out, Ace Cafe. I'll tell you what, this place is happening tonight.
Right?
Yeah, it
There are
is.
literally hundreds and hundreds of bikers. So Thursday night, come out here, come join Ace Cafe with the Bike Night, and come join CycleFeverTV. Don't forget, if you've got any events, charity runs, hit us up. We got to have
Next time.